I was a senior at Bates in 1965, and just 2 weeks before graduation, I got called into Art Griffith's office. He was the sports information director at Bates, and he had some photos he wanted to give me from my hurdling career at Bates. And while I was there, the phone rang, and he was talking, and he took the phone, he covered the mouthpiece and said, "Al, what are you doing next Tuesday night?" And I'm going, "I don't know." It was UPI, United Press International. They were looking for 8 runners for their photographers. So our job was going to be after each round to take the film. They didn't have digital then, and take it into the locker rooms where they'd put it on the press wires. So I ran over to track practice, literally, and got my brother Keith, who was a class of '67, 2 years behind me, and 6 other track guys to work the job. So that's we got paid $20 each, which is more than I made in the dining room then. So lots of stories to go with it, but that's how we ended up at the Muhammad Ali Sonny Liston fight. Exciting. Of course, a lot of Bates students use different ruses to get in. A couple of friends put on white dining room jackets, bought some potato chips, and walked in the front door. Others pretend to be from press. And the exciting thing, of course, was seeing all the former world champions. My brother Keith and I were big boxing fans in Portland back in the days of Pete Riccitelli, and you know, seeing George Chuvalo, the only Canadian world champ, Floyd Patterson. I got to shake hands with George Lewis. It was just really, really exciting. And one of my favorite things was watching the famous sports artist Leroy Neiman. Just passed away recently, but he was mostly known for, I remember at the Kentucky Derby, but I stood behind him for probably a half hour, and he used watercolors, a difficult medium, and to watch him just do page after page just really fascinated me. And you know, it was the Robert Goulet, of course. Everybody knows the story of how he messed up the words in the national anthem, where he said, "By the dawn's early," he looked at his hand and said, "night" instead of light. And that followed him the rest of his career. Whenever he was on Johnny Carson or Merv Griffin, it was always, "You gonna sing the national anthem for us?" It was just something I had never experienced before. I was never awestruck with celebrities. I never asked for autographs, but being surrounded by so many, you know, Howard Cosell was there, and it was just like taking it all in. But it was seeing Ali and having been an Olympic champion, and you know, Sonny Liston had been world champion before that, and coming to Lewiston of all places.